Hey everybody, Christina here, Ginger Mama. All right, I know the lighting's a little weird. We're not gonna worry about that. I've been cleaning, we made cookies. Maybe it doesn't look that clean to you, but hey, we're on spring break, we're doing pretty well. Laundry's going. We had a beautiful, wonderful dinner. Here's the thing though, okay? I keep talking about this with my collective, on lives, everything. I'm trying to pump out the messages. Neptune is moving into Aries on the 30th. And you might be like, what's the big deal with that? Well, yeah, it hasn't moved signs in about 13, 14 years, but more so than that, it hasn't been in Aries since the Civil War. I'm gonna let you do with that what you please, but it hasn't been since then. And so no one needs to panic or fear, but what you do need to do is look up where Aries sits in your astrology chart, specifically which house and which planet it's ruled by. So for example, I'm an Aries sun. My Aries sun is in my 11th house, which is about community, friendship, things like that. But I have a Mercury also in Aries, and that lies in my 10th house, which is career. Okay, so like public image. And I'm like, I know, Spirit. Like, that's why the website that, had hiccups, it's okay. It's coming back better than ever, okay? It's just gonna take a few more days than I thought. But in the meantime, you can find me on gingermamatarot@gmail.com. I'm also on YouTube and all that. Okay, but this is my point. It's important you know where this lies. Like if it's in a house of partnership or relationships, that could be very prevalent for you over the next 14 years. If it's in a very spiritual place for you, etc. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know, collective, where you hold Aries in your chart, what planet it's ruled by, and what house. If you don't know what that is, let me know. I'm happy to help you. But yeah, the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, many of you, if it's in a house of finances, guess what? You're gonna have some luck and happiness, maybe finally, after a long time of struggle in those areas of your life over the next 13 to 14 years, but only if you're preemptively doing the work, okay? So a lot of people right now, a lot of Aries I know are really tired and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. It's like, guys, get up. Yeah, Death, I know you're tired. I talked to an Aries tonight that's like, I'm in bed, it's like 7:30. I'm like, I get it, but like, I get it. Like, I'm not saying don't rest, but like, you gotta keep going, okay? The energy, it's almost like you're stepping into this new chapter and you're really run down, but you are so needed right now, especially what's going on in the world, okay? Like, many of you have been very spiritually activated. You kind of been held back a bit, going through that journey. I'm telling you, Aries, you are ready for a new cycle here. Don't get run down with like toxic things. You're looking for the right friend groups. You're looking for the right financial things. You're looking for spirit and the right relationships. But I want to know where you hold this. Okay, where you hold this. Have compassion with yourself. I know you feel like you're carrying a burden. You're very, very strong. But yes, there's imbalance around you. There's conflict around you. Many people do not want you to succeed. They know you're on the precipice of this. They know that. And you've been compassionate. You are compassionate. Do not doubt that. Do not sit here and circle back 1,000 times. All right, you know who you are. Aries says, I am. I am capable. I am confident. I am one of faith. I am honest. I am truthful. I protect. I defend. I speak. Right? Like, I am. Right? I know some of you feel like I am the last sacrifice. My gosh, nobody gets me and it's not fair. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay? Because we're gonna make sure, we're gonna hopefully make sure, all this stuff going on. There's a lot that's gonna happen. We're not trying to panic anybody, okay? We're trying to hold steady with faith and confidence, but there's a lot that's about to unravel and re-ravel very, very quickly for the collective. And if you are someone with heavy Aries placement or Aries placement significant in your chart, tap in with that, utilize it, read about it. Do not deny that piece of yourself. I gotta tell you, if I'm honest, tonight even, it's like I'm making dinner and I'm doing this, had a few conversations, things I normally do. And I know sometimes I have a more balanced feminine and masc energy, but I am telling you, it was like spirit, it was like sandbags trying to be in my feminine. I was like, I just want to work. I just want to get online. I just want to work. Because when I'm working, my energy is completely still. It feels very attuned and aligned. And that's how it's going to feel for some of you. You can't let go of your other responsibilities. God's going to help you. But make sure you're understanding how to delegate, how to spend your time, who you're around, etc. And I want to say thank you to my kiddos who were super helpful. And they were so cute. They're like, Mom, I'm going to organize this closet and I'm going to help with the laundry. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how do I have kids old enough to help with chores and like enjoy it? So they're watching a little show before bed. I was gonna take a shower, but I think we're just gonna go like this. I'll maybe throw a headband on, and we're gonna do readings tonight on the live as this eclipse cycle comes in. And yes, this huge transition with Neptune on the 30th. And as we're approaching a potential TikTok ban, Canada just announced a few hours ago they are completely not trusting the United States based on the tariffs that will take place on the 2nd. Not to mention the apparent the call that many people are heeding to march on April 5th. I'm not getting into that. That is completely up to you and your discretion with spirit. That is my birthday. So I will be with spirit and or in service through this platform and with my children on and off throughout that day. That is their father's weekend, but they are going to spend a little bit of time with me that day. So if TikTok's here, we're sure gonna hope so. So anyways, I just want to point that out. There's a lot that's gonna shift quickly. And if you think this is slowing down, Aries is quick, Aries is cardinal, Aries is fast, Aries is fire. What's about to happen is just a speed up, and there might be a slight delay with that Mercury in retrograde through the 12th, but I guarantee you, you're gonna feel the build. My third eye is going crazy. Like those of you that have already been spiritually activated, but you're not taking the initiative, you're not acting on it, you're not communicating on it, you're not doing something with it. People are going to start calling you out. People are going to stay away. If you're walking around, oh, I know what spirituality is, and I read 7 books, and I know this, and you're wrong about that, and you're like just trying to prove people wrong that you're so spiritual, that's not going to speak anymore. Show us with your receipts. Show us with your service. So show us with your frequency, your energy, your commitment to help those who are brand new to this journey, those who are struggling, those who are impoverished, those who are in war zones, those who literally cannot eat tonight. Okay, this is a collective come together, and fighting over basic stuff like that is just a sign that you're not there yet. All right, and so for those of you dealing with people like that, just wanting to fight circles with you, again, just let them handle their own path. Ignore it, push it away. Those there to learn in earnest, absolutely invite that in. I love all of you. I will see you on a live later tonight, but I do want to get these munchkins to bed. I love you. God bless. Bye.